What's good, YouTube? Alex on the cam, back here with another video. Guys, today we got another lit video for you guys. We got another lit one. Grandma outsmarts scammers. Okay, Grandma, do your thing. Y'all, let's get right into this video. You guys like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Join the crew. You already know what to do, baby boo shoo. Oh.
More than 100,000 older Americans fall victim to scams every year, and this grandma is one of those targeted. She got a call from someone she thought was from her bank telling her to withdraw tens of thousands of dollars, but it wasn't a bank employee. Thankfully, they didn't get her money because, as Ann Mercogliano reports, this quick-thinking granny turned the tables on the bad guys.
This granny says she received an alarming message. Her bank account had been compromised. Call a 1-800 number urgently.
Hold on. We can't pass the look.
Guys.
This granny says...
Am I messed up for laughing? Are y'all seeing what I'm seeing? I'm not trying to make fun of the woman, but we gonna talk about it a little bit. Is she looking at me, or is she looking like this?
Oh!
Granny may have a few problems with her eyesight, you know. It's absolutely normal. She's going gray. You know, she's a beautiful woman. Like, you could tell, like, she was a looker back in her day. Like, but definitely the eyes are playing some tricks on me. I'm not gonna lie. It's not funny.
She received an alarming message. Her bank account had been compromised. Call a 1-800 number urgently.
When they answered the phone, I said, I've been hacked, and could you help me out?
She says she was told she'd get a call from her bank. The granny says the caller told her to withdraw $25,000 from her bank, but don't tell the bank why, because the caller said the hacking could be an inside job.
Damn!
So this was starting to get really strange. But the person stayed on the phone, told me not to hang up.
The elderly woman withdrew the money and says the caller told her a bank rep would come to her home and take the cash for safekeeping. The granny grew suspicious, so she enlisted neighbor Claudia Hooter for help. It's captured on ring cam.
Can you call the police?
And she looked very, very agitated. And she said, there's going to be a large transfer of money that's going to go down at 7 o'clock. And I'd be more comfortable if the police were there to make sure it went well. And that's the point that I knew, uh-oh.
She called 911, and that's when cops in Larchmont, New York, enlisted the granny to turn detective and meet the scammers at her home.
We had a very courageous 75-year-old victim here who...
Yo, she's actually pretty smart. That's called that intuition. That's called that discernment. You know, she has some strong intuition and discernment in her body still going on at 75 years old. But I'm not gonna lie, I feel like the reason why these scammers didn't get away with it is simply because she's still right in her mind. She's 75, but she's still right in her mind. I feel like most older people that get got with these type of scams is because, you know, they're not quite as sharp anymore with their mind. So they can't really detect whether it's a scam or, you know, they're not right.
Listened to our instruction. She kept these scammers on the phone.
As cops staked out the house in undercover vehicles, one officer stayed inside the home with the grandma. The officer gave her a code word, and when she said it, the officers would pounce on the bad guys. The code word, goodbye.
As soon as she had said goodbye, and she said it nice and loudly, I walked outside.
Police body cam shows what happens next. This is the guy who allegedly took her $25,000. This is the driver.
Get on the ground, now!
Today, this 75-year-old has a message for any scammer.
Don't mess with this grandma.
The two guys who called the grandma were arrested for grand larceny and released without bail.
Damn! I don't know if you guys peeped, you guys could go rewind it back, but the bad guy that actually showed up to her house, he looked Asian. And the driver, I couldn't tell his race. Like, it went by too quick, but he definitely looked Asian. That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie though, those scammers definitely deserve not getting bail or anything like that, only because it's like, what are you doing trying to take an old person's money? Some people may think like, these old people don't need the money, like they're about to die anyways. Like, but it's like, come on, dude. To a certain degree, they're helpless, especially physically. So it's like, why? Why even target an old person? It's messed up. If you guys made it to the end of this video, let me know. Are your if your grandparents are still? Why am I laughing about that?
Oh!
Serious. If your grandparents are still alive, let me know. Do you guys think that they're still sharp enough in the mind to, you know, detect scammers or anything like that? My grandmother's still alive, and I can definitely say she's still sharp in her mind. Like she can tell if it's a scam or if it's not. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. You guys like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, join the crew. You already know what to do, baby boo shoo ooh. I will see you guys in my next video. Y'all have a blessed day. I'm out this bitch. Later.
Spinning the cake, riding the cake, give me the cake, taking the bait, I got the man, hit on my bait, rapping that slate.